back. Hello, Joshy.
The following program, The Nightcap, is set for a mature audience. It may contain coarse language, adult themes, sexual content, Ebola, Zika, and other words from a health journal, Area 51 documentation, the supernatural, the normal, everyday, regular natural, classified FBI and Homeland Security canteen menus, silly behaviour, stories that lead nowhere, CIA mind control technology, the gunman from the grassy knoll, the truth about the Loch Ness Monster, a paint by numbers picture, Big Kev's soul, and money for the bus. It's recommended if you're easily offended or take things to heart, that you relax, chill out, take your shirt off, and enjoy the Nightcap. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap. Can you live around the world? Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic listeners / viewers as well. We are back. We had a lot of technical issues last week, but we are back today at a very special time of 4 p.m. Australian Standard Daylight Savings Time, which I learnt yesterday.
Italian Eastern Daylight Time.
That too.
AEDT.
AEDT. Oh, I've put an S.
AEDT.
Because I'm
Eastern.
I'm just...
Never mind, you'll work it out in the next decade or so.
Look, it seems to be working out because there's already people watching and viewing around this wonderful planet.
Right, astonishing.
Astonishing. It's what a strange time. 4 p.m. start. It's a bit different for us. In fact, we've only ever done a 4 p.m. start once, and that was before the Nightcap ended up on RPP FM, where we had to do Drive, and we saw the ghost.
Yeah, I remember.
We saw the ghost. That's right. We'll explain all that. We'll explain all of it in just a minute because, boys and girls and children of all ages, on that side of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Good evening. Oh, g'day. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
Captain, Nation, everyone. What's happening?
We can't use...
I haven't had a beer for over a month.
Yeah.
And it's grand final day. And the MotoGP's on. And the NRL grand final tomorrow night. And I haven't had a beer.
And I made him paint.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
It's a sad life. sad life for Parking Nick.
It's a sad, sad life for us.
Yeah, well, for Nick anyway.
Things that aren't sad, though. Right there in the centre of us. She's, of course, representing the Udalvik division this evening. It is Secret Agent Ness.
Yes, that's me.
Welcome
Good
back.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good evening,
afternoon.
and so on and so forth.
What have you?
G'day.
G'day, mates, and stuff.
G'day.
There you go.
How
I
are
think
you?
it's probably going to be about 2 o'clock in the morning for US Marshal.
1 a.m.
1.
1 a.m. He jumped into the chat earlier today and went, "I'll do my best to be." Well, the 1 a.m. start might be a bit much because he's not sure if he can get up that early or stay up that late anymore. And I couldn't relate more.
Yeah.
Like, I was born to party, but only until about 10:30 at the most.
Yeah.
And
It reminds me of there was a former Winter Olympian, a downhill skier, well known for his party lifestyle, Alberto Tomba, and he was asked about his training regime, and he said, "As I'm getting older, I'm finding it more and more difficult. So instead of staying up until 5 a.m. partying with 2 women, I stay up till 2 a.m. partying with 5 women."
oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's how I'd do it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, before we get down and dirty into the program tonight, is it sounding a bit clearer?
Yeah.
Does it sound just a tiny bit clearer? Is my voice projecting nicely?
It does at this end.
Wow.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we need to find out how it's sounding out there in the Nightcap Nation, because my show and tell tonight, I've got some really cool stuff to talk about. Like this big silver thing between me legs.
Whoa.
I can barely see it.
Yeah, that's always an issue. But before we get into all of it, including what happened last time we started at 4 p.m, it's probably best that we sign off on the terms and conditions of play, because we do not want new people that may be watching this program at this particular time nightcapping incorrectly and causing some kind of chaos and explosions. So it's best that we sign off on the terms and conditions of play.
Yep.
Yes,
Are you ready?
I am.
Deep breath in. Ready? Here we go. If you want to be part of the fun and excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device and type in these 4 magical words.
The Nightcap Nation.
Hit join now, and after 12 grueling weeks of going through the under
Oh, because you haven't had a beer.
And tiny violins.
Yeah, I saw that thing. Saw that thing, Skinners. Who's a bad girl?
Oh, no.
Not tonight. Oh, well, that's hard.
Who's a piss-taking girl?
You can even join the live chats that happen throughout the course of the program, because there's two different chats.
There's one on the Tube of You, and there's one on the Book of Face.
And the Book of Face.
You get in either, but the one on the Facebook is probably the better one, because we can do more in it, as in photos and that kind of thing.
That's right. You can see a lot more detail.
Present at the moment in Facebook chat. It's a big welcome back to the Master Jedi Senate.
Yes.
That's the Jedi
Hello.
Senate.
Goodness
Hello.
me.
That is
Live long and prosper. Oh, yeah, wrong show.
wrong show.
Yeah.
Order 68.
Camo Cal and JD Girl are in the house.
In the house.
They are indeed.
They're
Dre
in
Ray's
house.
there as well.
Dre
Ray. Yeah, Dre Ray's there. JD Girl's posted her own hi.
Hi.
Fisherman's in there.
Happy birthday to the fisherman.
Oh, is
yes.
it?
It's his
Yeah,
birthday
right.
today. It's his birthday,
Yeah.
and he chooses to watch us for his birthday. How good's that?
Oh, who wouldn't?
Oh,
Who
yeah.
wouldn't? And of course, we've got Guinness there as well.
Guinness
Yeah.
is a good girl.
Who's an average?
Great girl. Great girl.
Look at selfies everywhere.
Selfies.
Hi, Master Jedi Senate.
This is one of the benefits of being in the Nightcap Nation on Facebook. If you're watching us on YouTube and you want to be part of it, jump onto Facebook, type in the Nightcap Nation. We can add you into the chat so you can see all the wonderful things that happen on the YouTube chat. I posted on behalf of Kimmatron because she'll be watching it on replay. So hello to Kimmatron, Ada Ocean, Queen Wolf, I think her name is now, Iron Campbell. Tones is also on YouTube at the moment.
Excellent.
And he's a Richmond supporter too. So
Calm the Tigers.
yeah, Balmain Tigers, up we go. Yeah.
Oh, the fisherman turned 33 hours ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday plus 3 hours.
Plus 3 hours. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Hooray.
I remember when I was 30.
Yeah, how was it?
I don't know.
That was... Well, you would have been around...
Well, we didn't have anything to write anything on. It would have taken too long to chip it into the tablets.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure most records from when you were 30 were lost in that big flood, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was. Yep. And he played fullback for Nazareth.
I tell you what, it is good to be back. I do apologise about last week where we had technical issues and so forth, and that's
It was a fuck up.
it was, and it's one of those things that you just can't control. Sometimes it's going to work, sometimes it's not. But nonetheless, we apologise. We're back from outer space with our intergalactic listeners, just here with that sad look upon their face.
Oh, well, let's make them happy.
Yay! I know that Esquire is at work, and there might be a chance that we go live in his workplace. I'm not going to say.
Oh no!
I'm not going to say which workplace he's in, but
I've already said the F word, haven't I?
Yeah, but he may not be logged in yet. So if he's not, then we're okay. But if he is, we've got to be fucking careful with what we say.
Yeah, I reckon. No shit.
Yeah, we can't. Honestly, we can't fucking get him fired. That's one of the worst things we can do.
Nah.
Totally fucked.
Yeah, it'd be totally fucked.
Hey, fisherman, never feel old.
No,
Nah, don't.
God no, 30.
Keep
You're a
your
baby.
keep your brain young, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it. Or do what I do. Dye your hair. Actually, it was funny. Speaking about Jedi Senate, I caught up with him midweek. Strangely enough, I was out at the shops, right, just doing as a person does when they shop, and I pivoted. I just went, and I heard someone go, "Hey, Joshy boy," and I'm like, no one ever calls me that ever.
Hey, Mum.
Yeah, like, hey, Dad, and it was Jedi Senate. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
What are you doing here? And because of the 25k kilometres radius, he came down to spend some time in our local vicinity. And it was great. Had a great chat with him. We had a great time. And then he goes, I thought you were going to be one of those lefties when you dyed your hair purple. So we worked out it's not green and it's not orange, so I'm safe.
okay. That's good then.
Yeah, no one wants to be one of those lefties. But before we get into show and tell and all that sort of stuff, last time that we were on at 4 p.m, weird things happened. Like beyond crazily weird things happened. We were sitting in RPP studio, parking Nick and myself, trying to do a great show because, you know, our careers kind of lasted on it. Like if we didn't do well, we weren't coming back, and there was going to be no nightcap on RPP FM. And so Parking and I, we're there, we're doing what we do best. We're putting on a really, really talented program. It was raining. It was muddy. It was dark. It was just everything you could imagine from a scary movie was happening. The portal of hell was still there. And
Which is a corridor.
which was a corridor.
Yeah.
And then, at about 5:45, we see what we think is our replacement going into the studio next to us. Walks in with his box and all that sort of stuff and sits down. Parking and I have a non-verbal agreement, like, you just saw it, I just saw it, we both know what's happening here. So we sort of gave each other the, as in, we know that someone's here now, we can start wrapping up. So we start wrapping up, and I noticed, and Parking noticed, that there was no person now in Studio 2. We thought, well, that's a bit weird. We need this person to come on and take over. So being the amateur detectives that we are, we go for a wander around the studio going, I wonder where this bloke is. Because we had both...
We'd seen him go into the Studio 2 and put a box on the floor and just go. We thought he'd gone to the dunny, he was going to come back and set up.
Yeah, having a smoke, whatever he might be doing.
Yeah.
So we look around, can't find man. I go outside, no man, no car, no wet footprints coming inside the studio because, as I said, it is raining and it's muddy out there. It was before they built the new car park. So it's muddy and you're going to see wet footprints leading into the building. Unless this guy, has fairy wings and somehow managed to get himself in there. He didn't go through the portal of hell because no one on God's green earth would do that willingly.
No, you only go one way through there.
That's exactly right. So then I've come in to tell parking. Parking's already checked Studio 2. No box. Like, well, where did he put his box? Where did he put his... Did he just run away? Like, did he realise, No. And then we thought, well, we can't have run away because there's no footsteps. So I ring the great station manager himself, the man to which was placed upon this planet with one goal and with one goal alone, to live. And
And he's doing very well at it.
doing excellently at it. Yeah, when it comes to ticking goals on his deathbed, he can tick that.
Well,
Well,
temporarily.
yeah.
And then I give him a ring and I say, hey, there's supposed to be a guy here at 6. We saw him
We
arrive.
saw him come in.
We didn't see him go. And I just jokingly said, unless this place is haunted, I think this guy's done a runner. To which Brendan replied, ho, ye, which was strange because he's not Old English.
Ah,
He goes, well, strangely enough, we've had rumours and reports of paranormal activity. I'm like, wow, fuck.
yep.
So that was when we had this crazy thing happen. And then from then on, things just got weirder every time we came back to the station.
Yeah.
And we even had a relatively good medium come in. We didn't tell her anything. Not one thing about the person that we had witnessed. And it was a friend of Matt Adams, who is a great guy. He does Beyond 3D on RPPFM. We say to him, or we say to his medium friend, just go into Studio 2, tell us what you can think of. She goes in there, she comes back, she goes, oh, there was some dude with a coat and a brown hat and all that sort of stuff. That was exactly what Parking and I saw. Some dude with a hat and coat, and she goes, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Don't forget though, Captain, we did have a what I would call sub-medium in there
coming.
who wanted to have some sort of smoking ceremony or some shit. And by Christ, she was fucking hopeless.
Yeah, and remember,
I walked into Studio 2 and went, nah, no, it's all right.
no, nothing here. But
Remember during one of our broadcasts, there was a small child giggling in the studio,
Giggling
but
in
we
the
couldn't
studio.
hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the mics were picking it up.
Yeah, I was listening and dead set. I messaged the captain at the time and said, oh, is Campbell in there with you?
Exactly, yeah. You
I
thought,
thought Campbell was there playing.
yeah,
in the background.
Yeah, no children. And was it when the medium was in? There's if you ever seen old office computers, office telephones, which are 5 lines and all that sort of stuff, and they have all the different buttons up and down the sides for you to transfer calls and stuff with. Now they have 2 colours. They have green, which means that the line is active, and they have red, which means that the line is either on hold or deactive. These lights started flickering up and down, like running up and down the phone, going purple and yellow and other colours that it just shouldn't be able to do.
It was turning into colours it didn't have.
Yeah, like there was new colours on the spectrum that night. This thing was just having... And I picked it up and showed everybody. So no one... This was obviously before we had cameras and stuff. I'm like, can you see this? Look at this! Because I wanted people to believe me. It was crazy. It really was absolutely crazy.
Wow.
Yep.
So that was the last time. We'll see what happens this time that we're on at 4 p.m. See what happens.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
Well, we've got black cats.
Well, exactly. You do have black cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although they'll be quiet because they've just eaten dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yummy. Well, what do you reckon? It is one of our weeks where we do show and tell.
Woo!
Let's do it. Let's get the theme music and everything. Excuse me while I untangle myself.
Oh, sorry.
All right, here we go.
Rum pump. Oh.
Show and tell.
Yeah.
That drags on a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I didn't realise it goes that long. My bad.
Yeah, no, I'm shouting in the studio.
Yeah, good night. Show and tell. For those that are new to the program or returning to the program, like our good friend, the Master Jedi Senate, show and tell is exactly what you think it is. It's where we find something to show and to tell. Or if you're out there in the Nightcap Nation and you want your things to be showed and then told, either be in the chat, send it through to us. If you're on YouTube, send us a message. I'll show you how to get through to the Nightcap Nation, which is actually written right there. If you look on your televised screen, you will see it right there. Don't
Click
forget,
subscribe and the bell.
Yes.
You have to, otherwise you because we chop and change. The AFL's changed our schedule. Well, they requested that we not be on tonight, so we don't interfere with their footy game.
Yeah, they were so worried about their ratings tonight, knowing that we were on.
Dylan McLaughlin, he's not a bad bloke, but he's shit when it comes to money.
Yeah.
Well, you see, but the problem would be that we've got so many people, over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much.
1,063, I think.
Nice. So all that streaming would just play havoc with the with the streaming of the AFL Grand Final.
Yeah, so we can have that. The internet would shut down the world if they knew that we were going on at the same time. Hello to Cray Ray, that's also tuned in. He's managed to pull himself out of his VR world to be part of tonight, which is good. Show and tell.
Steely-eyed rocket man Shogun Master. Well, he's covered some fucking territory there, hasn't he? So he's a movie. Something or other, Elton John, Japanese Elton John, Japanese Elton John from another planet.
Excellent.
Fuck yeah, good work.
Fisherman, happy birthday!
It is his birthday, and that was in with a picture in there. That could actually be our annual thumbnail for tonight, because that's one of the things that we love doing. If we see your photos in the Nightcap Nation, we tend to pinch them and make them our thumbnails on YouTube. So
yeah. That's a proof of lifetime too.
Who would like to go first for show and tell tonight?
I will.
Oh, bagging.
Now, I'll put up a couple of photos in the chat, but I've flown a jet airliner.
Yay! That's a good
simulator.
How was it?
Yeah. I went there thinking, this will be okay. And after 15 minutes, it was real. The feedback on the controls, the everything, and because the wonderful secret agentess bought me a full hour, I got to pick 3 airports that I could do a takeoff, a touch and go, and a full stop landing.
That is awesome.
And it was great. It was just so realistic, and I was really glad I picked one of the airports that even the instructor pilot hadn't heard of. And he was really pleased. He said he was going to use that in his training.
Oh,
hello, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
Yes, I see you. All right, off you go.
Yeah. So.
And I got to sit in the cockpit.
Yeah.
I went for a free ride.
That was the best girl response that I've ever heard. Like, and I got to sit in the cockpit.
Yeah. Yep. So there's pictures of me and Secret Agent Ness of the in the cockpit of a 737-800.
Oh, that is awesome. Well, Christmas is coming up, and if anyone's looking for a present to get me, we could make a full nightcap night out of that. Get on the plane, earn me wings.
Yeah, they do group bookings and stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
Honest, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Even just to be a passenger.
Because it's in the city, isn't it? QV. Melbourne.
JD Girl, it's in the QV Centre on the corner of Russell and Lonsdale Street.
Yeah, in Melbourne CBD, Australia. For those that are playing elsewhere around the world. Oh, big hello to
Yep, and I even got the DVD of it, and I still watch it.
I would too.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yep.
I would watch your DVD of it.
Well, fucking careful. I'll fucking
It's
lend
an hour.
I'll lend it. Yeah, it's an hour.
Oh, wow.
It's an hour. It's actually an hour of the recorded or bitching Betty voice in the cockpit that tells you when you're doing things wrong.
Too low terrain.
Too low terrain. Bank angle. Because I like flinging the thing around the sky.
Were you sitting there going, "Come and ride the train, terrain"?
No, I wasn't actually.
I would have.
Sitting there thinking, geez, don't crash. And although we, Secret Agent Nest did make the mistake of letting me drive home. And I was rather excited, I must say. And I don't know, we haven't got the fines, but maybe I was going so fast the cameras didn't see.
Let me just say, we didn't need to de-ice the wings on the car on the way home.
Oh, well, that's always good.
Yeah.
That's an excellent show and tell. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Secret Agent Nest, would you like to go next, or would you like me to go next?
Yeah.
Where would you like to do it? All right, you go next then.
I'll go next if I can. I've actually got two.
Two?
I've got two. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
then.
I know it's a bit of a cheat, but I've got two. So, as you can tell, in my painty clothes, I've been painting the house. So that's one of my show and tells. And it's gone from like the outside of the house and the outside of the studio as well.
Whoa.
Yeah, like the studio shed out the back. And that's been a big effort. You can see I'm popping up a photo in the chat right now. The condition, condition report.
This is why, folks,
initially.
if you are watching us and not on the Facebook chat and in the Nightcap Nation Facebook group, you are missing a fair bit.
You are.
Yes, and because Parking Nick hasn't been entirely well,
Why? What's been wrong?
he hasn't been able to fully help me, but he has been helping too.
A little.
Yeah.
Oh.
And but yes, it's gone from completely atrocious to much nicer and Laguna teal.
That is a beautiful colour.
And then it is nice, isn't it? It's pretty. It goes well with the camellias and the geraniums.
Yeah, that's
But
beautiful too.
But the other thing that I've got for show and tell is this. This is my hair appointment
Hooray!
next Friday afternoon. 6 sleeps, and I can get my hair cut. Oh, I am so excited about that. Yes.
You should come over here. I'll do it. I dyed my own hair.
I dye my own hair too, but actually getting it properly cut by a proper hairdresser.
Snip.
Yeah.
The old Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. Well, I went to some butcher in January who was really, really bad.
Probably shouldn't go to a butcher to get haircuts.
Yeah, or it might have even been December. I don't know. But I am so looking forward to it. Oh, I can't hardly wait.
That is awesome. Oh, we've got to say hello to McLovin as well, because he's watching this, like, he'll be watching this now, his time, but it's actually a few hours from our time. So hello to McLovin.
Hey, McLovin.
That is excellent. I've got a couple of things to show for my show and tell. One, my birthday present arrived, which is this little bad boy.
Yes. Hey, it's a good speaker.
This is a beautiful microphone.
Yeah.
And it even has... Or I can turn it back on and you can hear me.
Wow.
And look at this. It's got little fold-up legs. It just tucks into the back there. And I can position it like they can go like that. You can position it. It's a multi-direction. And I can turn... Like, it's got a couple of different ways here, right? I've got the face happening. I can go like that, and it will pick up sounds all around the house. Or I can do it this way, which then people can talk in here, and I can talk in here, which is the interview way.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
So that's pretty cool. I like that. That was for a present from the beautiful Kimatron. And
but wait, there's more.
from Mother Dawn.
The nightcap.
Oh, well done.
The captain. Excellent.
Oh.
I got that.
Well done.
And then
Awesome.
we got this one,
Mhm.
which is the buff.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so that's all pretty good stuff. So if you're still using masks and stuff out in public, which I think you have to, grab yourself yourself some nightcap stuff.
Yeah. Get into it.
Yeah, bloody awesome. I think there's a couple of things in the chat. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah. Camo Cal put up a really nice painting
Yes.
of a young Camo painted by his grandfather. It was originally a photo of young Camo sitting in the window of one of the older spirits of Tasmania, and it's a damn good photo.
That's quite nice, isn't it? Painting.
Painting, rather. Yeah. Picture thing.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
I just noticed that. It is really, really cool.
Yeah, that's really talented of his granddad.
Yeah. And what else have we got? Jaded Girl, her show and tell is her Gravedigger collection, which is the monster trucks, not actual. She's not collecting.
Yeah, not actual
grave
digging.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're allowed to grab people anymore that are grave diggers and just take them home.
Well, it's a shame.
Why not? I've got something dead under the house, so grave digger come in handy.
Buried that on purpose.
No, is that JD? No, the red is going. The red is going.
But you're the fiery redhead.
No, the red paint.
Oh, the red paint.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, I thought she was talking about your hair colour, keeping it red.
No, that'll stay.
No. Oh, maybe she is. Oh, that's staying.
That's
Just
what I was going to say. Because you're like the fiery redhead.
Good end can go.
We don't want to rename you to the fiery average brownish type hair.
Yeah, mousy colour. Yeah.
Cray Ray's.
Mm-hmm.
Cray Ray has put up his show and tell of him going full nerd, which is him dressed up as an X-Wing pilot from the movie Star Wars. I'm pretty sure they got married, Cray Ray and Dre Ray, done up as Star Wars characters. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that one, but I'm pretty sure they did.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't they?
That's a good effort.
Yeah. Did Guinness go as a Wookiee?
He's a good girl.
Or an Ewok?
She's a little chewy.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. There you go. Star Wars Day was the marriage. There you go. See, I knew it. I had a vision. The vision came to me in pictures.
Yeah.
I have these visions sometimes. I remember there was a vision of parking and a helicopter, but I can't remember the context of it, but it was a vision I had.
Profile pic.
Oh.
He's been trolling Facebook again.
Probably wasn't an actual vision then. Wasn't a premonition. I reckon what we should do now, boys and girls and children of all ages, let's go to a song, and when we come back, let's do a bit of question time.
Yeah.
Because we're overkilling this bitch.
Yeah, right up in it.
DJ Cumberbun, he's back. We got one.
Hey.
We got it. We've got him. Don't go anywhere, no, Cap Nation. Don't go anywhere. I mean it.
I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man. Where's the scat man?
DJ Cumberbun.
Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. The scat man can do it, so can you. Everybody's saying that the scat man stutters but doesn't never stutter when he sings. But what you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now that the stutter and the scat is the same thing, yo, I'm the scat man. Where's the scat man? I'm the scat man. I'm the scat I should be pleasing any politician heathens who would try to chase us if they could. The state of the condition insults my intuition that it only makes me crazy and hard like wood. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, brother, so can you. I'm the scat man. Where's the scat man? I'm the scat man. Scat man. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, so can you. I hear you all ask about the meaning of scat. Well, I'm the professor and all I can tell you is why you're still sleeping, the saints are still weeping, cause things you call dead haven't yet had the chance to be born. Where's the scat man?
I'm gonna tell you something right now. One guarantee in life is that there are no guarantees.
Flamenco, lambada, but hip hop is harder. We moonwalk the foxtrot, then polka the salsa. Shake it, shake it, shake it. I got shake it, shake it, shake it. I got arriba.
Sing along with me. It's a Scooby-Dooby-Dooby melody. I'm a scat Where's the scat man?
Flawless victory.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time.
Bit of DJ cover button.
Yeah.
Scatman mixed with.
Hey, Captain.
Oh yes, hello.
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 Have we mentioned the lovely people at Coca-Cola?
We haven't yet. I was about to bring them up because for those that are new to the program or returning from being away, we've accomplished a few things. One, Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Amateur are on board, allowing us to not only view their products but to enjoy their products live here on the program. The wonderful people from Monster Energy Drink, which are the parent company for Mother, have allowed us to have the wonderful products from Mother on the program.
Yeah.
And the wonderful people of the Jim Beam Corporation have allowed us to have Jim Beam products viewed and seen on the program as well.
Responsibly.
Responsibly, of course. And this is my new Jim Beam shirt that I got given by Esquire.
Woo!
That was my birthday present from him.
Oh.
We've got Frostberry for tonight. because it's a damn good drop. I'm going to actually have some because I went to turn my heater off before the show started, but I ended up turning it up for some unknown reason, so I'm cooking at the moment.
And you want to frost your berries.
Oh, my berries couldn't get any more frostier from that beautiful, beautiful taste.
Fantastic.
All right.
If you were to go to heaven and get a unicorn's urine and seal it, because I'm guessing it would be the most purest taste in the world.
Be careful where you go with this.
It would taste nothing like frostberry from mother. However, if you were to
that'll do.
If you were to go to the Garden of Eden and pick the freshest of berries and squeeze them into a very conveniently placed can, it'd probably taste very similar.
What if you're a Buddhist and don't believe in it?
Then I'm guessing
He's plucking the fruit from the Bodhi tree.
Muhammad would give it to you.
Oh, God. Oh, rum pum 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 pum. Jesus, get us out of this quick. Nuclear blast, quick on!
It is indeed time now for, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nightcap question time. This is how it will work on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page. Join now. You'll find questions 1, 2, and
3
on the board. They've been up for about a week. The wonderful people of the Nightcap Nation have answered their questions throughout the course of the week. Then, here on this show, I will ask the questions one by one. The people in that part of the studio will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in to give me an answer.
Fucking.
I then will award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of the 3 rounds wins the prestigious Question Time Championship belt, which is right there. Let me just... there we go. There it is. Right. Right there. Right there.
Have you got a Sony Pictures belt?
Do I have what?
A Sony Pictures belt, because we haven't mentioned it.
We probably should get a Sony Pictures belt, I reckon.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, because all you got to do is like a theatre screen and nothing in the middle.
I like it.
Yeah, just do like a rectangle and put like Val Morgan logo in the middle because they do all the advertising.
How good's this?
No, actually put Sony in the middle. Yeah, put Sony in the middle.
Look at this. We're having a production meeting
we haven't got an arrangement with Val Morgan.
No, we don't.
Yet.
Yet.
Look at me networking.
I need to get Kimatron out here because she's the designer. Like she's the one that makes these things. And we'll get her on it. She can start.
Yeah. Well, the Sony logo, logo won't cause you too many problems. It's just Sony written.
That's it. And we're allowed to do it. We're allowed to show their stuff.
Yeah.
Because we have an agreement with them.
Yeah.
Once you guys have answered your questions, I will then read what the nation had to say. If you hear this, means that an answer has been accepted and we're just going to keep on trucking. Or you might hear this. Oh, and like a Guinness. Oh, no Guinness. And like look at Guinness. That's a gorgeous. I tell you what, now she's in contendership for the bloody thing for tonight. There's a lot to choose from tonight. And a lot of people putting stuff in the chat. A lot of people are banging to be the thumbnail for our videos.
Oh, she looks like Scooby Doo in that shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, Shaggy. All that being said, boys and girls and children of all ages, are you ready to play? Question time.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Question 1. Question 1.
I
need to get feedback because obviously, like when the music.
No, you don't want feedback on your new microphone. I can do it on guitar.
Because I'm curious to know how this mic's sounding. You know, is it clearer? Is it better? Is it sound.
I can't hear the microphone, but I can hear your voice through it perfectly.
Wonderful. That's pretty much where we're up to.
Tell you what, drop it on the ground, and then I'll tell you what the microphone sounds like.
Question 1. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. What is a strange thing to hear from a world leader?
Parking.
Parking. Ooh, ouch.
Fuck it. Let's ask the people what they think.
Yeah. It's not like they're going to vote for Brexit a second time.
Or anything. Want to just ask the people.
I like it. Yeah. I'm going to give you some points for that. I'm going to put that many points on that list.
Excellent.
Secret Agent Ness, according to the Rebel Scum, you were next.
Yeah. Well, speaking of rebel scum, a strange thing to hear from a world leader or even a Premier of Victoria is you won't get into trouble if you tell the whole truth. Hey,
As a matter of fact, if you'd like to hear him say it.
Oh, I've got it right here.
Oh, you've Nessie got it right there.
Yes. So is after weeks and weeks and weeks of him and his bureaucrats lying. I said it, lying.
They wouldn't lie to us.
To an inquiry about what went wrong with hotel quarantine. But none of them managed to tell the whole truth there.
I can tell you what went wrong. Security guards fucked a lot of people.
Yeah.
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 Jeez, I miss being in the security game.
And here he is if you haven't got it on you.
You don't get into trouble if you tell the full truth. Today,
He's full of shit.
Look at these.
What's that?
Is that your lipstick?
The key ring.
And it's a little bottle opener.
No.
Things like this will appear in a box of mystery.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
A box of mystery. A
A
box
BOM?
which is so mysterious that the people of the Nightcap Nation would have to watch this particular program in November, all of November, to pick up all the code words. Then they go to our website and enter those code words, and whoever the computer-generated way of doing things, one of them could win the Nightcap Mystery Box.
And all of this mysteriousness.
And all that's mysteriousness. I sent a message to...
Curiosity?
I sent a message to Mother Dawn, who I think won our last mystery box, and she had the same reaction that Parking Nick had when I told him we're bringing it back. Like, but instead of just being
be full of shit again, is it?
it's not just going to be full of random things. There is some good stuff that is going in this box this time around. There'll be shirts, DVDs.
Well, that'll be a good change.
There'll be hats. There'll be beanies. There will be stuff from Cole Elliott's personal collection.
Woo!
You just never know what will be in that mystery box. It's a mystery, hence why it's in a box where the mysteries would be kept. All this and more could be yours if the price is right.
Right.
I want to know if part of the mystery is going to be, half a dozen bucket hats.
Sorry, did you say something?
Cray Ray likes stuff. Cray Ray likes things.
I like.
So they could do an arrangement.
Yeah. Well, they've got a 1 in 2 chance of winning from each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
And,
50%.
and if we get enough merchandise for the box, there can be stuff and things in it.
There
So
can
they
be stuff in
share.
things. Yeah. Actually, one of our affiliates, I'm not going to say which affiliate, but one of our affiliates has put something in the box of great monetary value.
Monetary.
Jade loves free shit.
Public toilets are open.
So in the box of mystery, I was just having a look before, trying to do the math on it, and the box I reckon will be anywhere between $200 up in price.
Wow.
Yeah. Like it's not like the old cat. It's not like the old days where it was just an old phone charger and a couple of post-it notes. Now there'll be some decent stuff in here. And some shit. I'll be honest with you. There'll be
we're going to pack it out somehow.
But you may get free bubble wrap in it too.
No.
You might. I don't know. It's anything that could happen.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Shall we see what the nation
had to say?
All right. You talked me into it.
Question 1. Question 1.
You guys can obviously hear that a bit better.
We sure can.
Finally.
Thank
goodness you had a birthday.
Yeah, I know. About time. I had to wait a whole year for that birthday.
Yeah, really?
Guinness likes stuff and things. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It's made for you, young lady.
There you go. Cray Ray's right. There's a 2 on a 1,000 chance in winning.
Well.
Could be more.
Guinness can enter too.
Oh, yes. Of course Guinness can enter. And you can enter as many times
So
as
there
you
you
want.
go.
I should have thrown that in there.
Dramatically.
So all you need to do is listen throughout November, pick up the code words. There will be 4 code words because there's 4 shows in November. I think.
Oh,
maths.
Oh.
And then go to the website, type in the 4 codes words, hit send. That's how you win.
Oh.
Well, no.
That's how you go in the draw to win.
That's how you go in the draw to win.
You're not sending out boxes to everyone.
Yes.
Well, maybe you are, Captain. I'm not. Now I'm my mystery.
Mystery box is what I used to call having too many drinks at the Capital nightclub in Wagga and going home with someone.
Yeah. That was more Russian roulette, I think.
Stuck in a lot of crazy. What is the strange thing to hear from a world leader leading the charge is our good man, Mr. Vargas. He's a medium himself, mind you. He's a medium and a magician. And he, get this, here's the 6 degrees of separation for you. He is the official engraver of the Premiership Cup.
Well, there you go.
Whoa.
Yep.
No, he won't be watching now. He'll be sitting there with his little engraver ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can the Tigers.
Melbourne Storm. No.
Hello to Kimatron who's just tuned in, wondering, does she love the nightcap? Because I might have overran her account before. So hello to Kimatron. Hello, Wolf Queen Ada.
Yeah.
Esquire.
Esquire.
We will be pulling our military forces out of Iraq and invading somewhere. We're going to invade some real pussies like Spain.
Why not?
Yeah, they're not that pussy-like.
No, you're probably best off taking over Sweden. Like that'd probably help you take over the country.
Sweden are pretty well armed, even though they're neutral. I'd be heading to sort of Africa.
Look at that.
Nigeria's got an opening, I believe.
And as a matter of fact, if you go anywhere in the Middle East, it's all like every block is run by a different outfit. So I'd probably start small, like take over, a block in Syria, like a city block in Syria, and build up from there.
Yeah, it's probably your smart bet. I've played Command and Conquer. I think I got it. Yeah.
Oh, you want to go to Mallorca?
No.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I played Command and Conquer, or Red Alert, or whatever it was, when I was a kid, so I think I've got it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Yeah. No, we should go somewhere like Jamaica or, Trinidad and Tobago.
Somewhere tropical.
Bahamas.
Somewhere where the weather's nice.
Yeah. I hate the sun, so I'll see you guys at night.
Yeah. Well, don't invade Finland.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of Finland.
No.
US Marshal, hello to him and his wonderful family. If you've already tuned in,
It's the middle of the night. Well, it's not now because you're watching the replay, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you get what we're picking up. The silence of listening to others would be a strange thing for him to hear.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kimatron wants to move to Antarctica. I don't think they've got a military there. That sounds like a pretty easy win.
Yeah, they do.
They do have military there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
No, well, they must be cold.
Yeah.
All right, that's a win. Turn up with flamethrowers. You watch them shoot themselves. The Fisherman, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Honesty.
Yeah, never happened.
Yeah.
Mother Dawn, the truth.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Camo Cow. Oh shit! I lost my keys to the nukes.
Days.
Luckily, you just need two. I'm pretty sure you could.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you could just jimmy it with a paperclip and that. You'll be right.
Yeah, I have read that the whole 2K thing, piece of string and a spoon.
Yep, that will do it.
Yep.
You're the only one that's been in a submarine, so you should know.
I know.
Harvey Dent, hello to him if you're listening to us on replay or watching us live currently. I won't take credit for the good job that my staff did. It was all them.
Yeah, right. No.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
No.
McLovin, hope you had a good day at work.
Yeah.
This is war. Release the scuba tigers.
Yeah.
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 I'm nailing that Ronnie Dio. Yeah, by the way.
No.
No. No one does a yeah.
Nobody, not even you, Cap, does a yeah like Ronnie James Dio did.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a fair.
It's a nightcap fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. You're right.
Well, JD Girl is shut and telling what appear to be sandwiches.
Probably Vegemite sandwiches.
No, they look a bit thicker than that.
Official nightcap snack.
Sorry, I
don't
need
think
to
that's
examine.
I don't think that's an official snack. It's got yeast in it.
Is it made by Coca-Cola Amatil?
Oh, is it
No,
pan?
it's made by Camo Cow though.
No,
It's very close.
no.
I'll tell you who was a good cook. Master Jedi Senate. If you ever get a chance to jump onto his Facebook, look at some of the stuff that this dude makes. He's got some really
some good cooking. I'm hardly ever on Facebook,
Yeah.
but I've seen some recently.
he's bloody good stuff.
Yeah.
Jetty Girl. So you know
What the fuck does Africal mean?
It's official. It's a typo.
Oh, right. I thought it was in English. But it's not.
Africal. An Africal. That's funny. Jady Girl, say you know that red button that releases the attack dogs. Yeah, I just pressed that by mistake. I love this one from Kimatron. I'm immune.
Yeah.
I caught the COVID. It's just made me stronger.
I'll come into the audience and kiss all of you.
Hey, free masks. I've personally blown my nose into each of them.
Yay!
Stormageddon. I'm cutting wage rates, but me and my my politician and rich buddies are all getting tax breaks.
Well, I won't say it out loud.
No,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dry Ray. Someone say KFC? No, but we did say Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm pretty sure that's what they've been saying down here in Victoria.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not allowed on mainstream TV. Like if I'm just walking past, going.
Berry.
Very berry. It's actually
Very
frosty berry. Because we're going to take over Antarctica, we need some
They
frosty
got a
berries.
Halle Berry. They got a Halle Berry.
Isn't that an airplane? No, it's a
Yeah,
Harrier jet.
close enough. Yeah, no, it's a bike.
Is that Cray Ray in the military. He was a corporal. Look at that.
Yeah.
There you go. There.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his service. So thank you very much for your service.
Yeah.
There's it.
Yeah, good man.
Yeah.
It's got more medals than
man.
I do.
Yeah.
I got one. I gave it to myself.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cray Ray, I'm loving it.
Cray.
Yes. Well, McLovin it.
I'm Mick loving it. And Cray Ray again with my esteemed colleagues across the bench are absolutely correct. We are the socialist tree-hugging wankers who don't represent the working class anymore.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I would never say it, but it's absolutely right.
There you go. Cray Ray got promoted to sergeant. Thank you, Cray Ray.
Twice?
I'm not sure. How do you get to be a sergeant twice?
Well, you obviously get court-martialed once.
Yeah, you get thrown off the squad. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably give him back to
come back again.
we should probably give him back his NCO rank. He was pretty good, and that was our bad. Look, it takes a big man to admit when they're wrong. I am not a big man.
Yeah.
There it is. That's question 1 done. I reckon what we need to do now, boys and girls, we'll go to a break, and when we come back, let's do question 2.
Okay. Is this going to be a nuclear blast song?
It certainly is a nuclear blast song by our good friends Burning Witches. We'll be back.
Burning Witch. Woo.
Yeah, not like they did in Salem. This is a little bit different.
Oh,
Yeah.
better.
Better trials. More of a speed trial than anything else.
Question 2. 2.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nightcap. We are coming to you live around the world. And for some reason, the streaming dropped off right towards the end there for that song. I don't know, we've played it before without it dropping in and out, but well, it happens. And nonetheless, you will all get. Everyone will catch up. Just relax. It's coming back. Just everyone chill. It just takes a few seconds.
Yeah, and after the show, just a nuclear blast.
Yeah, bit of nuclear blast. Apparently, McLovin has been trying to listen to us at work as well. So that's awesome.
And he's going to butt cut in.
Yeah,
do show and tell.
It's an awesome show and tell. Look at that. That's all.
Bedpans.
Yeah.
Poopy bedpan.
Yay.
Right.
Quality stuff.
Oh, look, full colour here.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go.
Just filling in the.
Look at that.
Oh, look, that's beautiful.
That is magnificent.
Look at that. You gotta.
Magnificent.
McLovin.
Thank you, McLovin.
That is an awesome show and tell right there.
Oh, and yeah. What?
Mighty collection that it is, as Dre Ray pointed out. It is. I'll tell you what. Get shit done, those things, don't they?
Yeah.
Hope he's not taking the piss out of too many people. Question number 2. Hands on your buzzers here. What is an unlikely thing to hear in court?
Secret Agent Ness.
Secret Agent Ness.
My lawyer, Dan Andrews, told me that if I told the full truth, I wouldn't get in any trouble.
That's a fair point. He wouldn't lie to you, surely.
No.
No. If you tell the whole truth, never mind.
Hey, Dan Andrews wouldn't lie.
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm going to give you a series of points there. Parking Nick. According to a guy that's standing on a ship doing this. You were next.
Semaphore. Or the way you did it, Sema 3.
Yeah. You were next.
I've mentioned it before, but I do actually take the time each day to go through court transcripts from the Melbourne County Court, Supreme Court, and Court of Appeals. And something that you will not hear in court, simply because you've had an underprivileged background and you have low intelligence, that won't count in reducing your sentence.
How bloody true is that?
Because the dumber you are and the worse you had it as a kid, the more time off your sentence you get.
Yeah.
It's so bloody true.
Yep, and if you don't believe me, look up R versus Bugme and R versus Verdins.
All right, I'll look up both of them. R versus Q. Gotcha.
Yeah, close enough.
It's
a lovely and wonderful Kimatron.
It's a wonderful and lovely Kimatron. I just saw her walking past. I've grabbed her because what was your idea?
Ooh.
What we need? Because we've got all these wonderful products from Coca-Cola.
We need a Sony belt.
We need a Sony belt.
Okay.
A nightcap Sony belt.
A championship belt.
Sony so one. Just like a theatre screen with the Sony logo.
Okay.
Yeah.
With me.
See? Look at that.
Okay. We'll wave it with you.
All right. Thanks for
Yay! Sony belt.
See what I can
Sony
do.
belt. Because the Sony logo is pretty easy. I mean, if we had to do the Coca-Cola one, it's got like the dynamic ribbon device. That's what it's called.
Registered trademark.
Yep. And that'd be too hard for me to do because I'm shit at everything. But Sony, I reckon I could do that with a spot of tracing paper. So for a lady of your skills, Kimatron, piece of cake.
She's on it.
I'll get on that.
And rocking the Metallica shirt from Cray Ray. This is her new Metallica shirt. We had to retire the other Metallica shirt.
Yeah, wore it out.
And then Dan Andrews goes, "Why are you out here?" And then she got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, $5,000 later.
Yeah.
I suppose half of that goes to Lars Ulrich.
Well, she did use Napster sand to clean it. So.
Wow. Oh, well, $12,000.
I think you're in trouble now.
Oh, I think I am. I better go.
Bye. See ya.
Take care, Matron.
I've seen her naughty bits. Shall we see what the nation
Had to
Had to
say.
say.
had to say? Come on, question 2.
Question 2.
Here's something about the Coca-Cola logo that I had learnt. It's actually got the Danish flag in it. Danish?
It has.
Yeah. Wherever it was from. It's sort of hidden in there. But it's the home... Wherever it was built from or made. I should know the answers to that, but...
Oh, I'm thinking out.
Could be.
Shit.
Whoop,
Yeah. Ooh,
hang on, we had
big issue.
we just had a bit of a malfunction with the stream there. Hang on a sec. Let me just...
Brian.
Should be back in a second. Come on, stream. Come back. Come back to a stream. Come back. There we go. We're back up and running. US Marshal.
Yeah.
But I'm not innocent.
Quite right.
Yeah, that works well.
Actually, for this question, my original answer was going to be, don't pass it to me, as in basketball court, because he didn't say a court.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. The glove does fit. This was a bad decision. Next up is Mr. Shields.
I like this one.
I haven't seen Mr. Shields for ages. The judge says, does the defendant have anything to say? The defendant. Fuck you, Your Honour. What did that man just say? Says the judge. The bailiff. Fuck, Your Honour. Oh, fuck all, Your Honour. Oh, it's funny, because I swore I could see his lips move.
Boom, tish.
The fisherman. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Oh, there you go. We worked out why the stream dropped. Thanks, Dre Ray. It was because I said naughty bits and the stream cuts off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you didn't say the other things.
Yeah, can't use the word naughty bits.
No,
The fisherman 10-year holiday. Thank you, Your Honour. The fisherman again. Does living in lockdown does living in lockdown counts as time already served?
I'll tell you what, time already served is another rort.
Oh.
I would say probably 30% of the people in front of the county court were like serious shit. 142 days pre-sentence detention. You are sentenced to 142 days. They just walk.
Oh, that's crap, isn't it?
Nobody abuses the law like judges. I said it out loud.
Yeah, wow. Ladies and gentlemen of the supposed jury, my client has been charged with this crime in the past and now currently stands on trial for first-degree murder. But enough about him.
He's American.
But enough about him. Do you guys like Frosty Berry?
Is that related to Halle Berry?
The jump jet? Yeah.
Yeah, that's where your mum and dad live.
In Barry. Yeah.
It's very Haley down there.
Yeah, isn't it?
Mother Dawn. Dan Andrews is a douche.
Yeah.
Seconded. Yeah, guilty.
Motion carried, Your Worship.
Yeah, guilty.
Yeah. You
I
don't need to hear that.
So we've all worked out that my defendant's name is Jim, right? Right. I rest my case. Whoa!
I rest my case over here.
Over here. Sorry, is this water filtered?
Yeah.
Come a cow! If you don't shut your bloody mouth, I will bang you with this gavel in a minute.
Oh, what kind of bang?
Right up your coit.
Hey.
That will make you a jump jet full of fuel.
Yeah.
Harvey Dent.
Harvey.
Yep, that one was me as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
My client is charged with chucking burnouts or uncontrollable and driving in a manner dangerous. But let's be honest, we've all seen the video. It was pretty fully sick, right?
Yeah.
Like, hand out the window. Ah! Yeah, legend.
It's a cunt, you sick burnout.
And the judge goes...
Sorry, another naughty word. Sorry, Esquire. Not really.
And the judge goes, my man. McLovin. The prosecution calls Stevie Wonder in Stevie Wonder. In your own words, Mr. Wonder, tell us what you saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember running into Stevie Wonder at when I was in the States. He was at a place called Myers, or Measures, depending on how you read it. And I've walked in there, and he's got his stick, and he's just knocking shit off the shelves with it. And he's just going to town. I said, Stevie, can I help you? And he goes, no, I'm just looking.
Guy I used to work with, good friend of mine, used to work for a electronics place in the city, and they sent him to a hotel room with a selection of stereos, and took him to a room, didn't say who it was, but it was Stevie Wonder. The assistant just said, plug them all in. When he comes in, play them one by one, he'll tell you which one he wants.
How cool is that?
Huh?
I said, how cool is that? Like, that's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah. He said it was amazing, and, Stevie was just, regular bloke, apart from not being able to see. Heard the one that sounded better to his ear and said, that one, please. And we might just pack the rest up. Because, it's a fair bit his checks aren't going to bounce.
No, that is a fair
where he signs on the checks.
it's a bit different. I remember having dinner with him once, and he had his guide dog and that there. And the dog pissed on his leg. And I go, the dog's just pissed on your leg. He goes, yeah, I know. And he digs into his pocket and pulls out a treat. I said, why are you giving him a treat? He's pissed on your leg. He goes, I just want to see where his head is so I can kick his fucking ass.
Time to move on, I think.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Stevie. He's not watching. Jake. Jada Girl, the offender owns up to everything that they have ever done and then takes their punishment without hesitation or resistance. That works. Apparently Trey Ray just laughed so hard that she needs to check to see if she's wet herself. Give her a treat.
Give her a treat.
That's what I put in the chat. Give her a treat. Not that we endorse that. Kind of behaviour. But who's a good girl? Who's a good girl, Dre Ray?
I want to know which joke made her laugh that loud. That's what I'm curious about. Because I need to take notes on this.
Yeah.
So I know for next show. Hey, let's flog this horse till it dies.
Yeah, let's.
Kimatron, a conviction.
Yeah.
No, there's occasionally one of them.
Oh, never seen one.
Yeah, occasionally.
This is going from Jane's sister. Hard time for rapists. You're going to rape someone, you're going to have a hard time.
Hard.
Oh, Stevie Wonder looking around, that was the joke. That is a funny joke. I like that joke. I can't take credit for that joke. Actually, I will. Fuck it. Yeah, I came up with it. Stormageddon. I'm so sorry, ma'am. You're right. The system is screwed.
Yep, that is.
The coffee.
Indeed.
Let me pay you for your services in advance, Madam Court Reporter. Are you actually typing? No.
No.
Everything's voice recorded.
No, there's not hardly any keys on the thing.
There's fuck all on this.
Yeah.
Dre Ray, the magistrate says, "Did you just piss yourself laughing?" Or? Magistrate to his clerk. This is boring. Can you get me a book of birds for my chambers? Cray Ray. I can't believe you're getting prosecuted for this. Dre Ray comes back in with only an idiot would take part in a crime like this. Oh, you're the is the accomplices present? Good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
There's plenty of that.
This is from Cray Ray. I got nothing. Defence rests.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, the defence rests, has a bit of a sleep, and the defence will come back.
Sounds like we've all been to court quite a bit.
Quite a few times.
I'll just read the transcripts.
I remember when I first became an adult, and it was when the judge said, "We're going to charge you as an adult." Fair enough.
How much more is that?
Yeah, that was an extra 4 years. I don't know what.
Money. We're going to charge you.
No more student rates.
No more student discount.
Do you guys accept flybys in here, or?
Yeah.
It should be in a rewards program. I am from Frankston.
Yeah, frequent flyers. There's plenty of those too.
Free meals in prison.
So good. And all the sex you want, whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. We're going to go to a song, again, from Nuclear Blast.
Nuclear Blast!
By Phil Campbell's again.
Yep.
I'm not sure who he's got performing with in this particular time, but...
Bastard Sons?
Actually, it is the Bastard Sons, yes, you're right. Brand new band. Get behind them. They're only just starting out. We'll be back.
Spare me your wisdom, please save your breath.
Question 3. 3.
Oh, yes, bit of nuclear blast. Phil Campbell and the Bastard Son. So,
Get on their website, buy everything they've got.
exactly. Or go and visit Nuclear Blast. Just Google them, you'll find them, because I think it's D.E something.
.de.
DE, there you go. And check them out. They're bloody awesome. There's some really good stuff on Nuclear Blast Records. Go and check them out. Do yourselves a favour. While you're at it, have a drink with Molly Marjoram. If you like tea and Mary and milk, and just bring a fake ass with you so you can just drop it as a decoy. What?
Do yourself a favour.
Oh, well, why is rifle in it? You can scoot.
Okay.
Anyway, question number 3. Hands on your buzzers. This is for the Question Time Championship belt.
Yes.
The belt.
Here we go. Question number 3. What is something you got in trouble for at school?
Secret Agent Ness.
Secret Agent Ness. Yeah, I think I did a couple of times. Oh, no, that's your answer. Right, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I got in trouble for doing my impression of a cockatoo, which is much like Graham Kennedy's famous crow call. Yeah.
Give it. I was going to give you points for that. Yeah, all right, I'll give you some points anyway.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you're up into the triple digits.
Ooh.
Parking Nick, according to that flare that I saw outside earlier this evening, you're next.
Another one. Something I got in trouble for in school, to the surprise of nobody, speaking my mind.
Really? You're not known for that?
No, such a shy and retiring type.
I am. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you have an opinion on many things. You're normally a bit like Sweden. You're just sort of fancy.
But I got in trouble for it. I think they were out to get me.
Yeah, it sounds like they were, actually. I might have to ring this school.
Ring them all.
And I've got one of these things, so I could, like... Hello?
Calling all cars.
Calling all cars. I like it, yeah. Did it say you got a new microphone?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Really.
It's very microphone-ish. All right, better sum up the points. Let's do this. That's my typewriter. I'll type that quick.
Do you just?
Coming in at 220 points is Parking Nick, smashed out of the park by Secret Agent S at 240 points.
Woo! Well done, Secret Agent.
Thank you.
There you go.
Me.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Almost within reach.
It's like 27 Ks away.
Yeah. Yeah, just out of reach. Just out of reach.
Great, Ray. Oh, look out.
VKC to Madlock.
God, how far back does that go?
That is an oldie. I like that one. VKC to Madlock.
How
You
about
there, Shirley?
Solo 1?
Yeah, around that. Yeah.
Paul Cronin is a motorbike cop.
Brum, brum.
He's so believable.
Look, there's only one motorcycle cop in the whole world, and his name is Chips. All right, there might have been two of them. I don't know. Shall we see what the nation
That's to say.
Question 3. 3.
I'm music, so I can have 3. Because that's the only one that's missing. I'll tell you why it's missing. When I first did the question time music, back when many moons ago, and I've gone question 1, and then I played it for Kimatron, who went, "You probably shouldn't do the R's. People are going to get annoyed with that." I went, okay. And now it's like one of the main features of question time, so I'm going to have to redo them.
And we know Master Jedi Senate loves it so much
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh, he loves the Isn't it good to have him back?
Isn't
It's
Absolutely.
bloody awesome to have
it?
him
And
back.
everybody.
And everybody, especially at this earlier time.
No, no. Silly, isn't it?
It's silly. It's unbelievable. It's completely lacking of logic.
Yeah, I hope you're all drinking responsibly too.
They
Yeah,
better be
yeah.
drinking
This
responsibly.
earlier time slot.
Yeah.
Someone's got to have my share.
Yeah, well, exactly. What is something you got in trouble for at school? The coffee is up with forgetting her books 2 days in a row.
Oh,
I remember, because I went to a Catholic school for year 7, right? Which
some of you said.
some of you said I hated it that bad, but I was really lazy too because I don't know, me. And you know how you're supposed to cover your books when you get them, like you put on whatever the cover is, and they've gone. I never did, and my RE teacher would always be like, "Why hasn't you got your book covered?" So I'm doing it tonight. I managed to play that out for a whole year.
Yeah, because you missed most of the year, didn't you?
No, that was year 9 and 10 that I very rarely turned up. When I was there, I was a star pupil, mate. I got up until the top level. I got all the certificates. I got everything. I even got a distinction in English.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, well, I got a lot in acting, in drama, and I got
hacking the school's computers doesn't count.
No, you need to go to school to learn how to do that.
That's why the strain drops out every 10 minutes.
I did learn the value of making yourself a commodity and outsourcing. Because to hack the computer system, I found someone that was capable of doing it and would use the money generated from my cigarette selling company to pay for goods and services. I got a dude to build me a crystal radio set and submit a full assessment under his name to start off with. We were in the same class, and I said, just change the font and put my name on it. And he did, and we both passed.
Teachers.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. They were probably just happy that I was there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about happy.
Ecstatic?
Look, everyone's drinking except me.
Oh,
Vinny,
So left out.
Master Jedi Senator, he's on the parent company of Mother. He should switch over to Mother because it's a lot better. It comes in 5 fantastic flavours.
Yeah, but Monster sponsor the Yamaha MotoGP team.
yeah.
That they do.
Yeah. And a few others as well. Yeah.
Mr. McIntyre, what is something you got in trouble for? Not being at school.
Yeah.
If you don't go, you don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Nope.
And if you tell the full truth, you won't get in
You
trouble.
won't get in trouble either. Mr. Stevens, smoking in the boys' rooms.
Was that Motley Crue?
Yeah.
I remember standing, like, very rare I would have a cigarette at school. Very, very rarely. Because I'd always go over the road to TAFE. But on this one occasion, I was just having a shit day. So I go down into the boys' bathrooms, or toilets as we call them. And I was in the back stall, is where most smokers go. And I'm having a cigarette. And one of my mates walk in, but I don't know it's him. And he's gone, Mr. Crook! And I've dropped it, like, as fast as quick. And it was my last one. And I turned and found out that it was a friend. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I was thoroughly enjoying it. And it was the last one I had on me. And you made me waste half of it.
That's just rotten.
It was. He never once paid me back.
Oh, that's disgraceful.
Yeah. Yeah. I asked Stevie Wonder if he could point him out to me if he saw him again, but hey, don't get me wrong, great, talented singer. If he wants to impress me, he can take the wheel.
Which movie was that? That was him and Jane Wilder, wasn't it?
Yep.
Or was it him, Richard Pryor?
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah, see no evil, hear no evil. Great movie.
Excellent movie. Esquire.
Esquire.
Selling cans of Coca-Cola out of his locker.
What a choice product to be illegally on selling.
I tell you what, he must have been making a fortune because the people there at the Coca-Cola products, they don't make bad things. They really don't.
No. And I can understand why somebody would like to black market them out of their school life.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because they're universally popular.
What it is he realised that the school was trying to overcharge for a wonderful, delicious drink. And he's like, I'm not having that. Not on my watch. And he goes down and he buys himself a carton like a good man would. Primarily, he's a modern-day Robin Hood. Right? He's taken from the rich. He's gone into business. He's like, I'm going to give this to the people at the price that they can afford.
Mm-hmm.
What a true hero.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and JD Girl, who told us not to mention her and Camo Kel's relationship, wants us to wake up Camo because he's falling asleep on it.
Oh, okay, but don't mention their relationship, though.
Don't mention that at all.
Wake up, Camo!
Even though it's in the chat.
Yeah, keep it to us.
So wake up, Camo. You've been rumbled.
Yeah. Even Stevie Wonder could say that. There we go. Miss Slater.
Slater.
Makeup, piercings, wearing death metal shirts, and her steel cap Doc Martens.
What death metal bands? Tell me.
I want to know if Miss
Have I ever seen Rain?
Slater was doing makeup on people or doing piercings on people, or were they her own?
Yeah, it's so.
She was running a tattoo in the tattoo parlor in the girls' toilets.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Down that last stall.
All you need is the ink from a pen and a small motor from, I don't know, a vacuum cleaner or something. You got yourself a beautiful tattoo.
Radio set.
Or a crystal radio set. The best thing about that, it powers itself.
Yeah.
US Marshal. Almost missing his graduation. He was picking up an excavator to dig a 1.4 mile or a quarter of a mile.
Quarter mile.
Sewage line the next morning at OP camp. Back to outpost camp number 5. The captain would understand, yes, because cabin number 5, that was then renamed Moose Manor by yours truly, must admit, had a hell of a sewage line going straight past it, I'll be honest. Probably one of the best sewer lines I've ever seen.
Yeah. And
it was underground, but I had heard the rumours. Hey?
Yeah, how typical of US Marshal to be picking up an excavator.
Yeah.
He's probably picking it up with his bare hands. Not putting it on a trailer.
Carrying it over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Dragging it up the hill in the snow both ways.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to dig this sewer line. The one and the only captain will be here in summer. I need to make sure this is dug and ready. Because he talks a lot of shit. Actually, I do remember I didn't chuck him in, but I remember he had to go into the sewer when I was there because there was a blockage. And I thought to myself, there is not enough money on this planet for me to go, great idea. I'll give that a crack.
JD Girl about 2 shows ago.
Oh yeah. don't mention it though.
No, don't mention it. Except we're allowed to now, but that'll probably change next week.
At least she hasn't hurt her ankle feeling herself in the shower.
Oh no, that was last week when he wasn't there. Wonder what's changed.
The fisherman singing the wrong part of Living Next Door to Alice out loud.
Alice?
Who the fuck is Alice? Mother Dawn was she was always in trouble for talking, always talking. And let's be honest, when she was at school, women were meant to be seen, not heard. So some say they were the good old days.
Yeah, not women.
Not me though.
Not
really?
women. I think you'll find women don't think they were the good old days.
Moving on. The Tones.
The Tones.
Who is a Richmond fan?
Is that related to Beats headphones?
Yeah, I think so, actually. Okay. Yeah. Smoking.
Wow.
And also,
talking in class. He must have been one of those women. And also, looking down his teacher's top.
I think he means the hot teachers' tops, not the hit teachers. I presume it's not like you smack them and then look down their cleavage.
That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, looking down the hit teachers' tops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well.
I think you hit me. Don't hit me.
Yeah, stop hitting. Look, I'll let you look down my top if you can stop hitting me.
Yeah.
That laugh, though. Which laugh? My laugh? I remember we had now this is again back at the Catholic school, right? Which was an all-boys school. I need to point this out. It's very important for the story. We had a art teacher. I won't mention Miss Peso by name because she'd probably be a bit upset by it. But she wasn't...
She's not watching.
No, and it's not her name anymore. She got married.
1,000+ subscribers.
Oh, good, though.
She was a relatively attractive young lady working in an all-boy school, all-boy Catholic school. And she would wear very, very revealing clothing, including, and not limited to, a see-through dress where you could see her gorgeous underpants. She was wearing a G-string one day, and you could see through the dress. None of us, not one of us, including the staff, decided to tell her that her dress was see-through.
Why would you?
No, even the priests were like, I think it's time for church, everybody. Would you like to do the first reading, Miss Pesto? Anyway, she'd wear dresses and stuff. And you all know the gentleman, Secret Agent Ness. He used to bowl with us back in the day. And he was known as... He probably is in prison now. He came up with this... He can't believe people hadn't thought of this idea previous. He glued a mirror onto his shoe. Yeah, you can see where that's going.
Yeah. I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
What's that engine run off? Just diesel. Sandy. Instead of Sandy D, it's Sandy A. In 5th grade, she was drawing a picture, or drawing pictures, and then selling them to other students. Didn't know about it was until they told her to stop.
I don't think that's bad at all. I mean, content of the picture.
Sandra, draw us a picture, put it up in the chat, please, and
we'd
let
like
us know how good you are.
Yeah,
we'd love to see it.
I think that's innovative. I think it's creative.
Very good.
Yeah.
She might have been drawing photos of wonderful Coca-Cola or Jim Beam mother products.
Yeah.
Or even Sony Entertainment posters.
Yeah, drawing pictures from memory from Sony Entertainment pictures.
It's a very strong possibility.
Available in a theatre near you as long as you're not in Victoria.
Whatnot? That's the name of this lady.
This is a big problem in America.
It's huge. She shoots too much. Yeah, that's always an issue. Tell you what, up until Columbine, you could get away with just randomly firing handguns off into the sky. Now, active shooter.
Yeah.
You know the drill. No, I've never met the Makita man. Camo Cow. I know him. Haven't seen his naughty bits, but I know him. Never got into trouble for anything exciting, but he had a friend who got kicked out of class before class started just for being him.
Well, that's profiling.
Yeah, that's profiling on the top.
You think you make a bloody fortune.
Yeah. I bet you it was Spanish.
Or maybe. I'm thinking that his friend might have had mirrors taped to
McLovin was kicked out, or got in trouble for sniffing preen. Nothing better than a bit of a crone before you walk in.
Classes do need a bit of a pep up, don't they?
Nothing wrong with croming before class starts.
I bet he got a stiff punishment for that. Oh.
But what he
So
does,
it's all right. I'll iron out my jokes for next week.
I'm pretty sure he meant to say Sheen, and he was actually the teacher, Mr. Sheen. Nothing at all he couldn't clean. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
Jada Girl writing her name on the whiteboard and permanent marker. So that's where you went wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. You never write your own name.
No, it's always someone else's name. We had a bloke, Mr. Nabler, I think his name was. Yeah, he always encouraged us to do stuff. He wasn't a very tall man. And we used to go into the class before him and then write on the top of the chalkboard, $50 if you can rub this out. He never took up the challenge. I'm like, no one said you couldn't use a chair. Kimatron, she got in trouble for tying her school jumper around her waist.
Around her waist? What is, as in her rubbish?
Yeah.
No, that's the spelling there.
Yeah, around the rubbish bins.
Like collect up a week's worth of lunches and then tie a jumper around it.
Again, had her name on it. That's how she kept getting found out.
No, I think it's a typo, and I'm wondering if she had to leave the school party with a jumper tied around her waist, or if she was just being rebellious.
Yeah,
probably both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jane's sister got in trouble for wagging school smoking, rebelling against the horrible nuns that ran the school.
Wow.
Good on ya.
We had nuns at our school, and I used to give them blue cloths that they could clean things with. What are they called? Nunchucks. I just go, that's in a Captain Original right there. Write that one down. Harvey Dent got in trouble for walking out of class.
Oh, I find that hard to believe.
I had a mate. I've had a lot of strange mates.
Upstanding citizen these days.
He's up there with outstanding people. Let's be honest. Maybe that's the problem. He was outstanding of the classroom.
Yeah.
Outstanding. I remember when I changed from the Catholic school to the public school, right? Where in Catholic school you couldn't do much without getting in trouble, and at the public school, unless you shot somebody on purpose, that's the only time you'd probably get in trouble, right? I'm sitting in English, and this dude's fighting with the teacher, and then he just gets up and he leaves, and the teacher just kept teaching. I thought, I didn't know we could do that. I thought we had to do that at the beginning of school, like if you wanted to wag. But I'm like, well, I'll grab my bag and I'll start toddling off too. Like, I'm guessing this is how it works now.
Yeah.
So come and go as you please. Miss Schultz. She knows nothing, in case you're wondering. For correcting the German teacher, because they're notorious for their love of feedback, for correcting the German teacher when mispronouncing something, also for wearing makeup, nail polish, she had neither on.
Ooh.
She's just naturally sparkly, I suppose.
Yeah, trumped up charges. It's kangaroo court.
Kangaroo. Yeah. Well, the Germans wouldn't do that, would they?
No.
I've read their history books. Nothing in their past that's worth mentioning.
No. Maybe read another history books.
Well, it was from Germany.
Yeah.
Not much happened between 1941. My brother, Dan the truck driving man. Apparently, he got in trouble for being awesome.
No, I think he's talking about someone else there.
No, it has to be.
Well, it might be him.
Although, if you look at his emoticon that he put up, it's a person doing this. So maybe he was on the phone to someone that was awesome.
Oh, I thought it was like a shark or a Ridgy Didge.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a telephone one.
Like how Mick Dundee tamed the buffalo.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the telephone.
I'm being awesome.
Yeah, so obviously he's talking about someone else there.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Dre Ray got in trouble for being late to class. And Cray Ray got in trouble for sticking wet toilet paper balls to the ceiling.
Yeah.
We've all done that.
Oh, golly, that takes me back.
Or you take the, well, you probably not yourself when you were at school parking because glue wasn't that well known then, but you take the tip of the glue stick out of inside the holster and chuck that at the roof. Because they'd stick. And then, maybe a week later it'd fall down.
Yeah.
Going back to Dre Ray's one about being late for class, if I was walking late because, that's just who I was, I would wait until I was about, 10 steps away from the class door and then run, so I look puffed, and then go, sorry, traffic was terrible, and then go and sit down. Not once did a teacher go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You've done this a few times. Is the traffic always that terrible? Well, there it is, boys and girls. That is question 3 done. It's in the books. It's in the books.
It's done. It's done.
It's done and dusted, which brings us to the end of... Anything? No?
Question time.
Question time, apparently. Anyway, the computer wants to be a bit slack again. You slacker! Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, that does bring us to the end of question time. I'm waiting for it to just start immediately as I start talking, but that doesn't look like it's going to do that. What we should...
Question 3. Welcome to the Nightcap question time. In time.
I just knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What we'll do, we'll go to a quick song by our good mate Cole Elliott, who's performing tonight or tomorrow night up in Queensland.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, lucky bastard. We'll check to a song, we'll come back, we'll do our goodbyes. Don't go anywhere.
Woo. All right.
I've got to say to anybody who's ever been frightened by flying, I'm, as you know, a very nervous flyer. I think most people realise that I am after talking about it for so many years. I walk into an airport and I can feel death. I want to know why they call them terminals. Departure, exit. They said to me, where would you like to sit, Mr. Elliott? I said, on that black box. You always seem to find the bastard. I mean, as soon as the plane falls out of the sky, newsreader said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out what happened to that flight when we find the black box. Because the black box cannot be destroyed. I mean, if you can get a bit of shit that big and make it indestructible, why not make it a little bit bigger and call it the friggin' aeroplane? Julie, do you know what the black box is? It's a tape recorder, for God's sake. A tape. They record the last words the pilot says before impact. Plug it in, what's it going to say? Oh, fucking mountain. This is not going to help anybody, is it? Did you see last week a 727 took off from LA airport, got 90 metres off the ground, and an 8-inch piece of the wing just fell off? Just fucking fell off. They got the report back and said, due to a malfunction in the toilet, someone had a shit and the wing fell off. You're going to fly with me, you shit in your handbag before we start, all right? I don't like flying, I don't mind. They tell you lies on a plane. Have you been on Virgin Airlines? Have a look at the Sheilas on Virgin Airlines. The boom gates are down, the lights are flashing, but there's no fucking trains coming. Have a look at them. Their driveway hasn't quite reached the garage. They come down the office, ladies and gentlemen. In case of an emergency, an oxygen mask will drop from the ceiling. Lightly place this over your nose and mouth and continue to breathe normally. Pig's ass, you're sitting there reading the footy results, and all of a sudden, straight away your brain says this plane is in deep shit. The only deep shit in is falling out of the sky. And they want you to breathe normally. You would need a set of bellows up your ass to breathe normally. Tell you lies. They talk about the oxygen mask. I've never seen. I pulled it down. There's nothing there. If I'm falling out of the sky and I've got 2 minutes left to live, I can think of something better to stick over my face than a bit of plastic for a start. Here's the worst lie they tell you. The plane is falling out of the sky. Here's the scenario. 17,000 feet, it's going straight down. You have approximately 2 minutes left to live. And they say, assume the crash position. That's your head between your legs. See, if I could get my head between my legs, I wouldn't leave the house for a start. My roadies now, come on, Cole. I said, piss up, I've got a little holiday happening down here. Why would you want to put your friggin' head between your legs? It'd just drive your head in quicker, wouldn't it? I reckon they get you to put your head between your legs so you won't see the crew parachuting out the back. If you're going straight down and you got your head between your legs, that'd just drive your head in quicker, wouldn't it? And when the rescue squad got there, there'd be all these little bums sticking down the ground. Somewhere to park their bikes while they're looking for the black box. You wouldn't want to turn up on the rescue squad on a motorbike. I'll have to find a fat bastard here. Next. If you got 2 minutes left to live, you think they'd let you put your head between someone else's friggin' legs, wouldn't you? Anyway, we took off and we got up in the air and I sat back. I was sitting next to a priest. Actually, it was quite interesting. And he said to me, "Are you nervous, fly?" I said, "Oh, no." He said, "Don't worry." I said, "Look, mate, I'm feeling pressure now. I mean, at that point in time, as we took off, you could have got a hunk of coal, shoved it up my ass. 2 weeks later, you would have had a diamond. I mean, we're talking pressure.
There he is. There he is. Our good mate, Mr. Cole Elliott.
Oh.
And his flying routine. Good man. I tell you, catch his work. Always look out for his work. And always be ready for the mystery box. Because there might be stuff from him in there. We don't know. I don't even know what's in the mystery box.
You said earlier there was.
Oh. Well, it could be a mystery. Maybe I was lying.
Oh. So many questions.
So there's lots of mysteries. Not even Scooby-Doo and those hot pieces of ass could figure that out. On that note, it does bring us to the time of the night where we say time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
It's been a good show. It's been an early show.
Yes.
But it's been a good show. I wonder, was there any ghosts or anything happening this time around? We don't know.
No, although my curtain did just move over here and my I saw the reflection.
Oh.
It was a bit creepy.
No,
that is a bit creepy.
No.
Oh, there you go, it was him. It's been a great show. A big thank you to each and every one of you that tuned in tonight or watching us on replay. We do thank you. You know, we can't do this without you guys. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
So all that being said, on that side of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal, Sparking Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Secret Agent S. Good evening, Nightcap Nation. Thanks for letting us into your lives again. We love you.
Damn straight. In fact,
I know the fucking beer.
Some people would even call it Nickalicious. That's how good it's been.
Oh,
I do.
Send me all that Jim Beam and I'll be irresponsible with it.
You can't be trusted, Parking Nick.
Really not.
As I tweak my... All right, there in the centre part of the studio, she's of course from the Udall division. It is Secret Agent Ness.
Me. Yeah, and I hope you all have a fantastic week. And yes, we love you. You're fantastic.
Up the Balmain Tigers.
Yeah, calm the tide.
Come on, Scuba Tigers.
Yes.
Woo! Let's go. Woo! Let's go Toowoomba Tigers.
Down the bedpans.
Come on, there, bedpans. Well, big thank you to each and every one of you that tune in around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic listeners as well. Everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook, everybody who's everybody. Thank you very much for being part of it. We'll be back at normal time next week from 8:30 through until late, because that's what we do here on the Nightcap. If you like the earlier shows from time to time, let us know. We're happy to play around with things. You just never know what's going to happen.
You might be happy to.
All right, in that case, we're not going to do it. Ever. And up the Panthers. Whoever the Panthers are.
Panthers?
Yeah. I didn't know that the Panthers were playing against the Tigers. There you go. Things that you learn.
They're playing a storm, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
There's
a storm a-brewing.
In the football that I do understand the rules of. Even though I'm born and bred in Victoria.
I don't understand each and every one of them anyway. Nonetheless, we'll be back next week, normal time, 8:30 through until late. Until then, I'm going to leave you with these wonderful passing words which have been inscribed on two Scuba Tigers' tombs. You have been the Nightcap Nation, and I've been your captain. And until next Saturday, the Nightcap, which is us, it's a lot better than...
Shouting in the studio.
Good night. Come on, ending. I pressed the button.